So the woman farts.
Yeah.
Out of what hole?
I would have said pussy fart otherwise.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to get flagged. But yeah, not out
a butt fart.
Yep.
Yeah.
A stock fart. Old school.
Not a pee fart.
Another nightmare of mine. Second to Tommy the Tapeworm is that happening.
Has it happened?
No, not to me.
All right.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Welcome to the show. I think it's better that way.
We classed it up for you, Jessimae.
Well, I couldn't hear that it was a fart because of the cans, and I thought you sucked, and I was worried because I love you.
Both can be true.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Tully does not know how to fucking play that.
You are seriously incorrect because he's one of the future. He's the future of guitar. Nobody has this pedal. This is a prototype. You're the first to hear
The fart pedal?
the fart pedal.
I honestly think I should be the first person in history to hear the fart pedal just because it's very on brand.
Well, you are.
Yep.
I do
Hot off the
Fart
presses.
Fridays.
It's my first Kickstarter.
This is fun. This is a lot of fucking fun. This makes me want to learn how to play guitar.
You don't really have to learn how to play guitar to get that baby going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to get one of these.
Do you know where the strings are, and can you twang one? Because I feel like
Kind of.
that's
Let me put it this way. I
have a guitar.
I got it on Monday. My 3-year-old's already an expert fart peddler.
right.
Your old was an expert fart peddler before you got this.
If they had fart drums and fart bass, and then somebody could just fart, I would like to hear that band.
Yeah.
And it would be like, we are flatulence. And they're
Ooh,
British.
yeah.
Yeah, we could be the cream of farts.
Why do you think out of all people in the world, who has the stinkiest farts? Do you think it's the British?
Can I go racist here?
Yeah, you have to.
Wow.
But you know what? But as long as you say that it's racist before you say it,
Not racist.
it's not. You're right.
Or if
Thank
you say,
'Cause you're
I'm not trying to be
acknowledging
racist, but
Yeah.
you're pretty much in the clear.
Yeah, that's the cheat code.
I think it has to be, I believe, the Indian type cuisine.
And that's why I'm glad you said racist,
Yeah.
because you're not in India and you think that Indian bums smell funny
Mhm.
because you don't smell a lot of Indian ass.
Yeah.
But if you're in India, we've got cheese sandwich farts, and that shit probably not cool to them.
Do you
like
know-
you as in Australians?
Nah.
Or we as in Americans?
Yeah, I'm American.
No, I
I'm
know,
with
but
you
your
guys.
voice, your accents indicates otherwise. just
My
to
bad.
clarify.
Yeah. This guy's as
You sounded like me.
I don't know what happened just there.
this guy's as American as apple pie and Hulk Hogan.
I love
Apple
that.
pie,
I
Hulk
love
Hogan,
I
and
love that
beer.
You think you need to go outside of our territory to find the worst farts. Americans must have the worst farts in the world.
And
Look at our
Oh, you
diet.
really think so?
Oh, 100%. We eat hot dogs and macaroni and cheese, and we're fat as fuck. Yeah.
well, I can tell you one sort of.
And no offense to the fat people. I have fat people in my family, so I get a fat card.
That's the way this works.
Yeah, and
Right.
I poop 9 times a day. Okay,
Wow.
I believe.
That's impressive.
I believe
I'm not bragging.
Japanese people have a word for like Western farts and shit, and how they smell particularly bad because we eat more like land animals than they do, and that they believe that shit gets really, really bad when it sits in your stomach for a couple of days. So like they would have like meat eater farts.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, man, you got like meat eater farts today.
Yeah.
So yes, they would definitely say we have the worst.
Well, there's like vegan farts.
Yeah, but it's more of a vegan fart if you eat meat all the time and then you eat vegan, then you fart a lot.
Yeah, and it just comes out as noise, and like flowers bloom out of your butt.
I mean, rotten garbage smells bad if it's like lettuce and shit, but rotten meat has got to be worse because it's really rotten.
what about the people who actually
What?
eat that shit that we had in a can?
You know what doesn't
yeah.
disintegrate very good? Tomato skin.
Good point.
Do you want to know why?
Has that
How
been
I know?
flying out of your ass recently?
Yeah. I was washing my booty hole out, and I was like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "That's almost a whole tomato skin."
What's this, a Snickers wrapper?
There's no tomato. I didn't see any
You
tomato.
gotta chew better, bro. You gotta chew
I was in a hurry, I think.
How hungry were you?
Very hungry. That's usually how it goes for me. I'm not hungry, and then I'm very hungry.
You gotta masticate.
Yeah.
What's that?
No, it's chewing.
Oh,
Yeah.
nah,
Gotta masticate.
If you don't chew better, you're gonna have to poo better.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
From your lips to God's ears. Only 5 minutes in, and we're really tackling the tough stuff.
That was science.
Yeah.
That was science. You're welcome.
Doesn't
Should we do technology news now?
doesn't who's quarterback?
Peyton Manning,
Super handsome.
Joe Montana,
Nah,
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. He doesn't eat tomato.
Nightshades.
Giselle Bundchen.
He doesn't eat tomato. Didn't he say he doesn't eat? Doesn't he eat?
He's on a low Bedunction diet.
He eats that for sure.
You think so?
Fucking,
I
he
hope
better.
so. He better.
He's
Toma-
munching bunchin'.
He's munching.
Who isn't?
Munching.
It's crazy as how
No,
hot
I'm
that
leaving
is.
that hanging.
Come on.
All right.
Isn't it
Thank-
crazy how hot that would be? But the terminology for it is so stupid that I almost don't want to do it.
I know.
I don't want to do any bunchkins,
Yeah.
but I would eat her pussy.
Yeah, I bet it tastes like a fortune cookie. And I bet there's a fortune in it.
They eat each
Every
other's
time?
butts for
Every
sure.
time a new fortune.
I don't think it would be bad to eat someone's butt if they eat that clean.
Yes. That's definitely
We're
an
kind-
imperative.
Kind of circling back to the original topic.
Yeah.
Is that
Which
better
was what?
or worse?
Your fart machine?
But I'm pretty sure he doesn't eat tomatoes. I wonder if that's why. Just
So they
I
can
feel like
butt
Tom
eat
Brady might have
69
figured it
better?
out before me when he washed his butt out.
He just retired. Do you
Yeah?
think he celebrated by eating a slice of tomato to see how the other half lives?
Yeah.
Is he allergic to tomatoes? a real
No,
thing?
his nutritionist. They did the research and they decided that nightshades, which tomatoes are one of several vegetables, cause inflammation or something.
Yeah.
In his defense, he fucking played at a MVP level in the NFL until he was 46 years old.
Yeah.
So who am I to call bullshit?
Something's working well for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems to be handling life. He's
I
handled
mean,
life really
coincidence? He's the greatest athlete. He doesn't eat tomatoes. I washed my butt out. Tomato skin came out. Do the math, you know?
well. That's a
Read
really
between the lines. Don't eat
strong
tomatoes.
parallel.
Are you sure it was a tomato skin?
Yeah, that's the craziest thing about it. Absolutely positive. I was like, that is still a tomato.
Yeah,
you, like,
hopefully not
take a
human
bite?
skin.
No, I did not fucking take a bite. I couldn't get it to go down the drain.
What is this? What is this that just flew out of my ass?
Wait. Why were you in
Because I was washing my butt out.
how? Like,
I gotta,
how deep do you wash it out in the shower?
I fill my butt up. I got a
That's right.
thing attached to the shower and I
Yep.
just squirt water up my butt until
That's
it
right.
flies out.
I feel like, didn't your wife introduce you to that?
Yes.
Yes, she's a smart woman.
Yeah.
She really knows how to clean those walls.
Thank you, kitty.
I need the number to your cleaning lady.
It's me. I do a great job.
One time I pulled something out of my butt that looked like spaghetti, but
What the fuck?
Do you mean in like a poop sort of way or like contraband?
I knew that would get.
Was it a worm or spaghetti? Better be spaghetti.
I mean,
The jury's still out.
Had
what
you
do you
been to a
mean
buffet
the
the night
jury's
before,
still out?
or were you at the Horde Festival?
You didn't check it out after
It
you
went-
pulled it?
It went down the drain. It's spaghetti shaped. The drain is literally built for spaghetti to go down it.
Nah,
Yeah.
not out of your booty. It's not.
Well, you pull it out, and I was like, ugh. I mean, what am I going to have a conversation with it?
Yeah, you gotta interrogate.
I'm not a scientist.
What do you think if you had to guess before you let go of this beast?
A xenophore? Xenomorph?
What's that?
The thing from Alien? Definitely an alien.
So a fucking worm. You pulled a worm out of your bum.
It was an alien.
Alright.
And it was like, hey, put me back in there.
Yeah.
It looked like the little thing from Labyrinth.
Oh, that's not good.
Katie knows
Did
what
you
I'm
feel
talking
bad?
about?
Did
The
you-
wall worm.
Did you feel better after you got it out?
I mean, no, I have had night terrors since that day, and it was like
Yeah.
15 years ago.
Well,
'Cause
hopefully
you know
the-
worms? I learned that intestinal worms,
What the fuck?
wait, they can live inside of you for like decades.
Oh yeah.
So his whole family's in there just munching shit.
Yeah, we call it Tommy the tapeworm because I can eat so much. I eat
You named
so
it.
much. Yeah, it's Tommy the tapeworm.
Instead
I
of
don't want to
getting-
know. I don't want to
Instead
know.
of getting it dealt with, you named it.
I named it. It's my emotional support intestine pet.
Yeah.
Remember, we did a news story about some guy who like got really stupid all of a sudden.
Yeah, it was in his brains.
And it was because, and he'd grown up
What
in
made
like
his brains?
a third world country and moved like 15 years earlier. So you're pretty much on that time.
It might have been
Are you
happening to
calling me
me.
stupid, Tully? Is this a roundabout way for you to call me dumb?
I'm predicting imminent stupidity.
What about denial? Could it just be denial?
Thank you, friend. That's a real friend right there.
Yeah. Now show me your boobs. No,
Boots or boobs?
I don't care.
I wear my shoes on my tits.
I
so
like
you're in
both, you know?
luck. You're in luck.
I would like to open an establishment called that.
Boots and
Boobs.
boobs.
Yeah.
Boots and boobs. It could be a strip club, like a
And
cowboy version.
all
strip
the
club.
waitresses only and waiters only have boots on.
I like it.
Right.
I'm a patron. I'm here
Right?
for
That'd
that.
be a great restaurant.
The waiters are going to need boobs, or else
Yeah.
I want my money back.
Well, if you're a guy, you've got boobs.
Yeah, well, if it's a guy, you don't mind, right?
No, I want boots and boobs.
They're
on
boobs.
All the
But on a
servers.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't mind.
The guy has a boob job or he just has his boobs?
Whatever his.
Is
Whatever
this
his
not a
life
boob?
is.
Nah.
It's not. It's a chest
Oh.
or a breast. You can have
Okay.
a breast, but it's not full.
All right, and I just didn't want to be sexist, but yeah, no, guys. Sorry, guys.
I'll take that job. I'll do that.
Hell yeah. I'll get some wings off you.
I don't want to be sexist. Hell yeah.
I mean, whoever's working there is going to get some wings. I'm just saying. That's all I'm looking for is some wings and a nice rack, you know?
Was I wrong to say that Kevin Kraft looks like he's fresher?
No.
Does
I
he
mean-
look like shit to you?
You never look like shit in the first place. I don't know what's happening
He
here.
looked a little rough before.
Okay.
Was it? Oh, are you talking about when he had a beard? Like when he had his?
I don't know which is funnier, pulling a worm out of your ass or just trashing Kevin for no absolute reason at all.
Not trashing him. I'm giving him a compliment.
Yeah, no, that you've
And he
all
looks
used
fantastic.
this whole time I've known you, you look like absolute
Yeah.
shit. But
He
today,
looked tired before.
hey, he didn't look like shit today. Check this guy out.
Yeah, he looks great today.
Maybe it's his snowboard. He's been snowboarding.
Hey, no, have you met someone? Is there a girl in your life?
She got to put it on pussy.
He's got pussy face. He's got the pussy glow.
It
Have you?
is not.
Well, I did start dating somebody a year ago.
Is she still with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I broke
I
up with her
haven't
11 months
seen
ago.
him.
She
but-
died.
I know the pussy glow when I see pussy glow.
Oh, you've seen me within a year.
I have
Yeah,
not.
but that-
When
you
have
didn't
I seen
see-
you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
here. You were
Not
on, you were on
here.
our Patreon show.
That
Yeah.
was over a year ago.
No, it wasn't.
What day is it?
I don't know, but it's going to be a good
Katie,
one.
when was that? That was a long time ago.
It wasn't fucking a year
It
ago.
wasn't a year ago.
Oh, wow, Katie. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, this is our first fight.
Oh, wow.
Well,
You
you
guys-
look like you're in love.
It's the brain worm.
Well, thank you.
It's the brain worm.
Yeah. What
You
year are we
guys
up
should-
to? Like 2016?
I never know what day it is. I never know what day it is.
That's
It's
cool.
overrated.
I gave
It
up a little
is.
bit, but I've been putting effort in because I'm going to be 40 in a couple months. So I want to hit 40 looking
Okay.
decent.
Are you turning 40?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You look
I
good.
still think of
Thank
you as a
you.
child.
Well, I mean, that
That's
part's
because I
probably
act
true.
like one.
Yeah, that part's true.
I did just spend like 90 seconds laughing myself to tears at a fart pedal.
Farts
Yeah,
are always going to be funny. They're never not funny. And anyone who doesn't laugh at a fart, I can't fuck with. I just think they're silly. They connect you to your childhood humor.
Is it funny if you're performing cunnilingus and then they fart?
Okay, wait. So the
I was trying to be scientific so I don't get in trouble.
no cunnilingus, great word, great use.
All right.
So the woman farts
Yeah.
out of what hole?
I would have said pussy fart otherwise.
Yeah.
Now,
The
now
fart
I'm going to
one.
get
Well,
flagged.
we
But yeah,
it's
not
a
out.
butt fart.
Yep.
Yeah.
A stock fart.
Not
Old
a,
school.
Not
straight
a
out
pee
of-
fart.
Yeah.
Another nightmare of mine. Second to Tommy the tapeworm is that happening?
Has it happened?
No, not
Oh.
not to me.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp.
That's right. BetterHelp. Thanks for being a part of the Jason Ellis Show. Anybody out there, everybody out there needs help from time to time. Sometimes your friends are not the ones to talk to. Why not talk to a professional, especially when BetterHelp makes it as easy as this?
That's right. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It is professional therapy, but done securely and online. If you visit betterhelp.com/Ellis, that's HELP, you can join the over 2 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp, they are recruiting additional therapists in all 50 states. You are not alone, friends. You're closer to being alone, not getting help, to be perfectly honest with you. Join the millions of people who are taking charge of their mental health today. We have a special offer for the Jason Ellis Show listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Ellis.
Do us all a favor and check it out. Hey, man, lady, people, Athletic Greens. I'm a guy. I'm 50. I do a lot of stuff. Sometimes I do so much stuff that I don't have time to eat. I know that that's a really poor excuse, but it happens a lot. I got to do a lot of stuff. I got to drive a lot of places, and I don't eat fast food. So when I forget to eat, I need stuff quick. And if I have the little pouch of AG Greens in my car, I put it in water, and Bob is your uncle.
Yeah, just one tasty scoop of AG1 contains 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients, including a multivitamin, multi-mineral, probiotic, greens, superfood blend, and more in one convenient daily serving. The special blend of high-quality, bioavailable ingredients in a scoop of AG1 work together to fill the nutritional gaps in your diet, support energy and focus, aid with gut health and digestion, and support a healthy immune system, effectively replacing multiple products or pills with one healthy, delicious drink.
Athletic Greens is going to give you an immune-supporting free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs when you make your first purchase if you visit athleticgreens.com/JES. You got that? /JES. Again, simply visit athleticgreens/JES to take control of your health and give AG1 a try, friend.
So the first time when I was really young, I was sleeping with this lady who, same age, whatever, and the air of my thing made a pocket and made the fart thing. And because we were both young, we both had not experienced that kind of a sound. And I remember thinking, did I just get farted on? And I remember, I think she thought, did I just fart on him? And then I was like, well,
Both can be true.
I'm still. Well, I was young enough to be kind of. It was offensive and I was shocked. It was shocking.
Yeah.
But we managed to stay the course.
You got the job done?
But an idiot. Yeah, but I remember thinking how brutally embarrassing it was for both of us, and we probably more her.
Me?
The girl that I slept with went through like some torturous hours thinking about, I can't believe I fucking farted on his Johnson. I don't know why I'm trying to not say gross shit.
You're censoring yourself.
I don't know why I'm doing that.
To use the Latin, my Johnson.
God.
We will flatulate on my Johnson. Your Honor.
That's how you would do it, right?
Yeah. In court? Oh, for
Flatulate
sure.
on my Johnson.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that Richard Pryor joke about that?
No.
He has a joke. I think it's from where with the red background, that special that he had. He talks about sometimes like a woman's pussy will make noise like that.
Yeah.
Like exactly what you're talking about. And he talks about how women can recover from that. And he says something like, "Oh, she's talking to you, daddy." Like that was like the response, like how a woman would recover from farting on you.
Yeah.
Is saying that her vagina. Now I'm censoring myself.
That's impressive. If a lady did that to me, I would be very impressed with her confidence.
That's a good recovery.
Yeah.
But that's happened to me. That's different.
It is different. It happens a lot. But I just saying, when you're young and you don't know that happens, it can really shake you.
Something like that happened to me, and I still don't know if it was a fart or a queef.
Oh.
But I hooked up with this girl at a party, and we went outside, and I went up against the wall of the house, and she just backed up into me.
Whoa.
And I felt like I was going to come super fast. So my, we're definitely not getting monetized now. I
I thought that was over in the first 5 minutes.
No need to say Johnson anymore. Let it rip, guys.
So I thought I would buy time by like burying my face in her back region. So she was like, I was banging her from behind.
Yeah.
So
And
you're
then
like
you-
Allie
Wait, and then you
stand
smush
spooning?
Yes.
And then you smush your face onto her back of her, between her like clavicles.
No. What I thought, I was like, okay,
I like to cuddle too.
this is about.
You backpack fucked her.
during intercuddle.
I was like, this is about to end way quicker than I want it to.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna buy myself some time
By doing.
by a little bit of cunnilingus from behind.
Oh, you.
Oh,
right.
yeah. Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Transition.
So
Oh no.
I got down on my knees
Oh gosh.
and
Yeah, they don't know that when you do that either.
a blast of wind hits me in the face.
Wow.
And I heard it. Still don't know which hole it came out of.
Did it smell like poopies?
Well, she to save face, she turned around real quick, squatted down next to me, and said, come here," while like half giggling, and pulled me back up to start having sex again.
That's a smart girl. Recover. Just keep moving. Movement. Just
Yeah.
move. Yeah, no one saw that. No one heard it.
Wow.
So she, after I got blasted in the face, she met me at eye level and she's like, come here. And then we went back. I still to this day don't know whether I got farted on or queefed on.
Well, she's a woman for taking a gulp of her own cloud. I
Yeah.
stand by her.
I farted once getting a double hand job.
What is this? Like fart confession hour?
I don't know. I think it's Michael's fault because he's got a fart guitar, but
Just set the
just
tone
trying
for the whole
I'm
hour.
just trying to hang out. I don't know how else can I
Tully,
switch this.
it's
Hey,
your
made in the
fault.
Ukraine. That's terrible. Am I right? What the fuck?
Stay fart.
Yeah.
Okay,
farts.
right.
You're next.
Me?
I think she's good with the worm out of her anus, but
I think I capped
yeah.
it. Did I blow
we
my
don't need a
load?
round 2 of this. We got it.
Did you get pink eye after that?
I didn't.
Well, you're good. You're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
fine.
and
That was a close one, you guys. Oh shit. So yeah.
Yeah, there's farts.
I'm just gonna let that sit for a second.
Not sure we need to.
Oh, you guys are reminding me.
Yeah.
A North Carolina woman is fighting
Kakalaka.
for her right
Mhm.
to keep her fart license plate.
What does her fart license plate say?
Fart.
What the fuck,
Just a
Jessimae?
That's just fart?
I mean, a fart license plate. What else would it be?
I would do PFFFFFT.
Oh yeah, you know you got sound. Yeah, no, good.
It would be like
But it actually says just fart,
It does.
and that's inappropriate because children will now know
the noise.
the name of because it's of the kids we're worried about, correct? So the word fart to a young child could make. I mean, there's no kids driving, so because that I would agree. If a kid could drive and he's driving and he sees that the other license plate in front of him says fart, he might veer off the road laughing because to a kid the word fart is pretty funny. But to adults, do you really need? Will you lose control of your vehicle when you see the license plate fart?
It depends on how stoned I am.
Well,
That's actually fair.
Yeah.
should you have a license if you're so stoned that you drive off the road when you see
Judgy.
fart?
Judgy.
Yeah, I am.
Judgy.
Yep.
Very judgy. I'm feeling judged.
Judgy McJudgington over
I'm being
here.
Judgerstoned so hard.
Judgerston. No, that's yeah, Jason Judgerston.
Jason.
It's my acting name.
I mean, there's worse license plates, like ones you actually have to read and decipher with all, like, it looks like a code.
And
Those are more
that
dangerous.
can make you. You're right. You're right. That can make you crash because you're like, why is he? Oh fuck! Great, you've got a fucking battery car. in your
Straight gator, whatever it is.
Ooh, that's cool.
Straight gator.
Yeah. It's a guy who's
That's
like,
mine.
STR8G8ER.
TR. You
Yeah,
get me.
nice,
You get
nice.
me. Yeah.
So we've looked at lists in the past of like what did and did not get approved, and it's a little bit inconsistent state to state, and also coming down to like the actual person that's approving things. This would typically be denied just about anywhere because they would say it's inappropriate. But this woman went the extra mile and then some. They ask you to try to sniff out, so to speak, people who are trying to get offensive personalized license plates. They ask you, what does it stand for? So she said it stood for Friends of Asheville Recreational Trails.
That's right. She likes hiking.
And she made up a website for the completely made up Friends of Asheville
Gotcha.
Recreational
Yep.
Trails.
Oh,
She
but
made-
at me, bro.
She made t-shirts, she made stickers, she even got 15 people to show up for the Friends of Asheville Recreational Trails for their first meeting.
Where is this woman? She's my fucking hero.
She's in what? That's North Carolina? Yeah, North Carolina.
That's-
And where's
Wait,
that merch?
They figured her out, and now they're trying to stop it.
Just to get it approved. And so it got approved. She's had it for a few months. And then the DMV sent her a follow-up letter saying people have been complaining about your license
Well,
plate.
you know what? If you're
Wow.
complaining, seriously, eat your own fucking bread, you idiot. I'm fucking so sick of your existence.
How much of a nerd do you
Why
have
can't
to
we
be
just
to
have
see
a
that?
fart on
Like,
the wall? Why can't someone write a fucking fart? Why can't someone do a fart? Why can't someone fart on your leg, a fart in public, fart in a microphone, fart, fuck? Ooh, I'm offended by a fart. Fuck you, you fucking dickhead. Fucking implode yourself. The fuck is your life, you fucking complain? I'd like to file a complaint because I saw a plate that said fart. You know how fucking lame you are? Do you have kids, you cunt? Fuck, you suck so fucking bad it blows my fucking mind. Fart. The word fart. I'm calling the fucking authorities on the word fart.
calling the fart
Get out.
police.
Fucking look at yourself in the mirror. You fucking idiot. The level of idiot is so fucking fierce in you. And to say that it was more than one dumb fuck. There's more than one person out there that sees the word fart and has to call the cops. Cops have got fucking shit to do, man. People try to kill each other and steal kids. And you calling for a fart word.
Gosh.
Somebody had to say it, and in that tone, shithead, fuck you.
I second
Thank
that
you.
emotion.
When I went to LAX one time in the parking lot after flying home, I saw a car
That
that
felt
had
good.
the license plate
It looked like
that
it felt
said
good.
Right?
fart gas.
Wait, on the plate.
Yeah. It's actually,
On
if
the
you.
plane?
No, on the plate.
Oh, I was like, that's a dope. I'd fly that airline.
I would not.
All airlines smell like farts, anyways. All airplanes.
What?
Yeah, every time people let loose all the time. I don't want to cut Kevin off, but
Well, I mean, if you want to see
Fart
proof
gas
of this,
Is
if you,
fart gas another, but is fart gas, is
No.
that not a technical? No, you're just already like,
I think I
Jason,
know
give
where
up.
you're going in that.
You're like, don't even bother, Jason.
I appreciate your dedication to open-mindedness, but now.
I'm trying to help out fart gas guy, but it's just fart gas. Okay.
Kevin,
yeah, if you go on my Instagram, it's one of my saved stories. It's like on my profile.
Yeah.
It just says fart gas.
naturally.
Yeah.
You're a airplane farting aficionado, right, Kevin?
Who? Oh,
like you fart on airplanes regularly?
Well, I feel like when the cabin pressure changes, it does affect your guts.
No.
You
And it
have
makes you
more
fart
problem-
more.
Yeah, I feel like you've had problem with your guts for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Jesse,
always
you fly all the time. Certainly you've noticed that once you get airborne, everybody on the
Everyone
plane.
farts. It's so gross. It's like I wore a mask way before quarantine on a plane.
to stop the farts
The
from getting in your mouth.
farticles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want farticles in my mouth.
That's fair.
It's real. It's a real thing. And the air circulation, I don't care what they say, what HEPA filter, oh, it's the highest quality. Then why am I tasting 39B's farticles?
Yeah.
Why is that in my mouth?
Yeah.
I want you to tell me, Jason.
I'll tell you why.
Tell me the science.
I'll tell you why. Because in the airport and anything attached to the airport is scrutinized foods and shit that you digest that is the absolute worst, cheapest scam reheated shit ever. And by the time you run the gauntlet of that in the plane or on the way back from your destination, your stomach is in trouble because that's all they have for you. The water, the ice. Like there's nothing you think you can pull it off. You're not allowed to bring your own shit. So you have to buy the water in the plane. You're not allowed to bring your water through anything. Even the nuts. I'm like, if I get nuts at the fucking magazine store, what'd you do to the fucking nuts? I know you did something to them. They're not just nuts. You can't get just nuts in the airport. You have to get just nuts with government fucking pesticides or something. I just don't believe any of it. They got a Whole Foods. No, sorry.
Yeah, Real Food
Real
Daily.
Food Daily.
Yeah.
I'm
My
like,
asshole.
somebody pissed in it. One of the airport people peed in my burger for sure because you can't get. They have to scam you. Coffee. Every time I get a coffee, it's like I'm so tired. I really want a coffee, but that coffee in the airplane,
It's brutal.
That shit is.
It's brutal.
Somebody pooed in that for
Yeah.
It
sure.
tastes like burnt shoe.
Yeah.
All airport.
Because there's probably a burnt shoe at the bottom of the pot.
Probably. There probably is.
I robbed that Real Food Daily last time I was at LAX.
Good for
Good.
you.
I just couldn't.
Did you really?
I did.
On purpose?
Yes.
Whoa.
I love that about you.
Yeah.
I
I just.
okay.
It's so. I
Maybe you guys
hate.
could go rob a bank after the show.
I hate this thing now where people can't even be bothered to staff somebody to ring your stuff up.
Mm.
If you want to do
Yeah.
the honor system on a $19 turkey sandwich, here's your honor system. I'm paying for the chips. The sandwich is on you.
Wow.
Yes.
I like that system.
Yeah, I paid for something.
Yeah.
I probably covered their
I
cost.
think that's fair, especially
Yeah,
your
no, if
father.
everybody did that, it would work out, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. You're basically the Robin Hood of the airport.
Except that instead of giving to the poor, I give to myself.
You know what's crazy is the Jason L show is free. You don't have to steal us.
Really?
It's a podcast. It's free.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Patreon, on the other hand, if you want to check that out, costs a little bit of money. But boy, is there a lot of entertainment on there. And
There
if I
really
didn't
is.
have that, I'd probably be bummed out. I mean, it's as low as $5 a month.
That's entertainment.
Yeah, we
It's
do a
worth
lot of
paying
shows.
for. You do
Yeah.
a lot of crazy stuff.
By the way, I Googled it.
What? Farts or?
Traveling by plane does make you more gassy,
my God.
according to experts.
Wait a second. The experts that you're quoting are in an article about Robbie Williams.
It is.
I would believe Robbie Williams if he told me you fart more on a plane. That guy's a smart guy. How did he get so many hits?
Ah!
Does he have a lot?
I think he has one, right? A really good one.
That music video was dope where he ended up as like bone. Do you remember
Just
that
said
one?
no, but very smart.
It was
See?
a really cool music video where he just evaporated into bone.
Look, Jessimae, he conquered England and then he came to the States. And he
Robbie
and he conquered the States. He had an MTV Cribs in the States.
That's right.
He
Yeah.
did.
Look at me, world famous.
So, Kevin, you're feeling vindicated?
I am.
Yeah. I don't think
What's
I
the
was
science?
arguing.
What's the science?
It's not just the admission that Robbie Williams did on this .au website that he can't stop farting on planes, but it says the air pressure decreases as altitude increases because we have air in the bowel and more of it depending on the gases produced by the foods we eat or the air we swallow. The lowered pressure means those gases expand, creating a need to release them via the reliable method of farting.
Yeah, I mean, I get the science. I just still think it's rude. Maybe they should hand out masks for people's ass, an ass mask to put into your your diaper, into your underwear.
Yeah, I guess I would just fart in the toilet, like flush a fart.
Yeah, flush a fart. That should be a campaign.
Yeah.
Or maybe, those emergency oxygen masks that would come down in the event.
One
Put
for
it on
your
your butt.
ass.
Maybe we should just start off with those from the jump, and everybody
Through
can
the
just
seat.
fart to their heart's content.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
great
wouldn't feel
idea.
weird about the guy next to me farting into a cup with a cord attached to it.
No, I'm
They'll
saying if
clean
we
it
all
in
have, if
between
we're all
plays.
getting direct oxygen and that's what we're breathing,
Oh.
who cares if everybody around you is farting?
Oh, I
Okay.
was thinking that the mask would be an ass mask that comes from the seat underneath, and then you attach it, you affix it to your body, and you fart into that. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue Chew gets you hard.
When you're talking about boners, you're talking about Blue Chew, at least in these parts.
Throbbing the knob is what I call it.
Blue Chew, a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. It's never been easier or more cost effective to get boners.
Yeah. Giant, fat, intimidating boners, everybody.
You probably think it's hard to get boners, but no, the process couldn't be easier. You
Yeah.
sign up at bluechew.com, you consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days.
Fat
and then,
cocks.
boing!
Yeah. All the way around. Everyone's got fat ones.
Don't like
Picking up
swallowing-
towels.
Yeah, don't like swallowing pills? No problem. Like big fat boners? You've come to the right place.
That's right.
I will remind you. And guys, here's a special deal for you. Try Blue Chew free when you
Free,
use
guys.
our promo code. What do you think it is? Duh, Ellis at
Do it.
checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's bluechew.com. Promo code Ellis. Receive your first month of boners for free.
Tell your dick we sent you. Oh, mate, Nomad. You guys should check out Nomad because they got a lot of phone accessories that makes me feel good about Nomad knowing the Jason Ellis show because I did not know about Nomad. And now that I do, I don't want to leave it. I will always get my phone chargers and all their accessories because they are the best. They're still large and charging right now.
That's right. I don't play favorites among my friends except for Nomad. I like
Right.
them better than all of my other friends. put
Everybody
together.
knows that.
I don't know if you can see just how elegantly this minimalist phone case is aging over here, but it gets more beautiful with every single day. It's like the John Stamos of phone cases. If you have an iPhone 13 or an Apple Watch, are you thinking about getting one? If you are, you should really check Nomad out. They have your little Apple device is not complete until you've got it in a puppy like this one right here.
Phone chargers are off the chain. Check out Nomad at nomadgoods.com/Ellis. See what living the nomad life is all about. That's NOMADGOODS.com/Ellis. Said that right, didn't I?
And Shatnery too.
Right, there you go. What about if we went way faster and we all had fighter pilot helmets on?
That's fun.
You know,
That's fun.
LA to Boston in fucking 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Everyone just straps in. There's no food on this bad boy.
No, of course
No.
not.
You lock and load.
You got to land like they do on the aircraft carriers.
Yeah,
in
there's
the
a big
middle of the
cord that
Gulf.
catches it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You break the G-force.
Yeah. G-force is on the way there.
I've done that. That's so much fun.
You're not allowed to go if you're not fit.
No,
You've barrel rolled
barrel rolled. Is that what they call it?
when you get up in like a fighter jet and they turn around
No, not barrel.
sideways.
I've landed on an aircraft carrier on a.
Oh, USO thing?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
I watched
I
Top
felt
Gun.
that. It's really awesome.
I watched Top Gun the other day.
It's like Top Gun, exactly.
New one or old one?
What?
New one's not out yet.
Oh.
Really? They're still sitting on that piece of shit?
Yeah.
I'm watching that.
It's supposed to
piece
come
of
out
shit.
soon, I think.
Is the Iceman in it?
I've only seen Top Gun once. Who's Iceman in it?
Val Kilmer?
Val Kilmer?
Yeah.
I don't think he is.
Since he's lost the
What
ability.
do you mean he's not? Oh, you
He
mean he's
can't
not in the
really
He's
news?
talk.
lost the ability to speak. It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
What about if he just nods like, yeah?
There could be something to that. There's probably some method acting he could implement with
He
that.
could just do the move his lips and someone else could do it. I'm Val Kilmer.
I loved him.
He
I thought
could
was
still do the
standout
shirtless
moment.
volleyball scene.
That'd be a bad idea right now. I think.
Yes, he can. He can move.
Yeah. It's a great movie. Tom Cruise is a bit of a dog.
Like how so?
Yeah, he's at the bar trying to fuck everybody. And he's,
Oh, in the
you know,
movie. I thought.
Yeah,
you
he's
meant,
singing songs about, he sings some stupid song to hot chicks to get in their pants. Yeah, he's not to be trusted. And he's
Yeah.
edgy, you know what I mean? And he's got a bit of a death wish. I
I've never
wouldn't
seen Top
I
Gun.
wouldn't fuck him.
You wouldn't?
Nah.
Not in
nah.
that movie.
No, I was definitely, if I was going to fuck anybody, I'd probably fuck Iceman.
Yeah,
which
for
Tom,
sure.
Which
No doubt.
Tom Cruise would you fuck? Which movie?
None of them.
Wow.
Oh, no. I'd fuck him in that
Tropic Thunder.
Magnolia.
blue sky thing where his face is all
Magnolia.
fucked up.
Vanilla Sky.
Yeah, I fuck.
Vanilla Sky.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, he could suck me off with his fucked up head.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That's
I'm
good
a born
movie.
on the 4th of July guy.
You would have sex with him in a wheelchair. Wait. He's not going to enjoy that, Michael.
Michael.
I didn't see that either. Is that disrespectful? what I just
Yeah,
said?
it's a good movie. Whatever. Yeah, I don't want to sleep with that guy. I don't find him attractive.
Mm-mm.
I don't think he's ugly. I just don't find him.
There's something off about him. He's like, I think maybe it's a Scientology thing. We know too much about him.
Yeah, he's just super stock.
Sock?
Yeah, like normal.
Yeah. Well, is he? He's got like a twinge
Normal
in
looking.
his eye. Yeah, I guess he does have that like Wall Street face.
You know the T-shirt that like Tim Allen and like the judge of American Idol or whatever, like they rich guy T-shirts.
Yes.
You know, when people get a T-shirt, and you can tell it's like it's a
Yes.
T-shirt, but it's a very expensive one.
It's like
that's-
$150
Yeah.
cotton
yeah, but it's still a
t-shirt.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck anybody that wears that.
That's a solid requirement.
Yeah, because I noticed that there's a certain level of celebrity that will run that T-shirt. I'm like, I'm like, yeah.
It must be the shirt you get when you join Scientology.
You know what's crazy? Because it is the other people that usually wear it is that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Scientology t-shirt.
Who's the guy? The guy that's not gay, but
John Travolta?
yeah, he has that T-shirt a lot too.
Yeah, I think he probably has all the boxes of that merch shirt in his garage.
I think it's a good shirt to hide if you're a little bit fat.
I think it's the shirt that you get when you were never like a real fit guy and you got to a certain age and then you start doing HGH and you do like 10 push-ups and your
Yes.
personal trainer's like, man, I'm starting to see some results. Then
Yeah.
you get
Yes.
you get that shirt to show off what you've been working on.
And
Yeah.
and it hides the results that you kind of don't have.
Yeah, it flaunts the results you're getting and hides the ones you're not.
There's a shirt on
Dress for the
TikTok.
job you want.
Yeah.
There's an ad on TikTok recommending you could buy the shirt for dad bods. And it helps you look better with your dad bod.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see those all the time on Instagram. I think the Instagram ads really have my number. It's like, do you want to hide your bitch tits? Try this shirt. I don't understand the science behind it.
Well, I think it's a scam as it's a good t-shirt instead of a piece of shit t-shirt. Because to me, I've always been picky with t-shirts because the average t-shirt makes you look fucking stupid because it's a bad cut. And they're like, hey, if you tried this t-shirt that kind of like fits your body, and it's like, yeah, it's a fucking good t-shirt, you dumbass, versus all other t-shirts. Like if you buy the logo and you don't actually put the t-shirt on, because to me, I love pictures, but if the sleeves all jank or the fucking this thing stretched out, I ain't wearing it.
I
Don't
love
give a fuck what's
pictures.
on there.
I do kind of want to get one to try it out. Like if there actually is a shirt that can hide
It
my
doesn't.
gynecomastia.
I can't
I'd be
see
into
your
that.
tits
Do
right
you really
now.
have that?
Yeah.
This shirt's good because I can't. There's no indication underneath that shirt that there's.
Black shirts are good. That's why
A
I
boob
usually
thing.
stick to black shirts. But there are times where I'll be in my apartment and I'll like catch the mirror in my room
Mm.
and I can see them. It's like that Madonna pointy cone tit starter kit.
Mm.
Wow, that was an emotional sentence.
Mm.
That really hit me.
Notice how he said he caught himself. Like he catches himself all day in the mirror to just remind himself about how fat his tits are. It's not a good way to live.
No, did your parents say mean things to you?
No, I'm just a realist.
Okay, that's fair.
Why don't you do some
We-
push-ups?
I do push-ups.
Do you do
I'm doing
push-ups?
push-ups. Yeah.
I don't see. We all, maybe not we all. That's a big statement. A lot of people have a little tinge of dysmorphia. A lot
Yeah.
of people have a little tinge of body dysmorphia, and it comes from those internal words. And external words become internal words. Jim Quick said.
Well, I
Love Jim Quick.
that. I love Jim Quick.
I know you're not going to let me hang out here by myself, right? You fully admit I have boobs.
Can I see? Are you confident enough to just pull
Yeah.
your shirt up?
For the sake of the
we
show,
did-
he'll show you, but
I
he'd
just want
rather
to
not.
see.
We
You
did
don't
it.
have
We
to
did
show
a
me
thing
if
on
you
the
don't
show
want to.
once where me and Tyler Posey both got whipped by a dominatrix.
If I
And
was up against Tyler Posey, everyone would be like, what's up with that fat guy? He's very, very fit. That's not fair.
Okay, so Tyler Posey has like millions of Instagram followers. They're all like these teenage girls that watched him on Teen Wolf. And seeing him shirtless, the comments from all these 11-year-old girls, none of the focus was on him. It was like, ew, that guy has gynecomastia. They used the science word on me.
Yeah, because they're nerds that aren't doing anything, and they're bored, and they're hurt. Hurt people hurt people.
Average
show you
people,
my gross
average
boobs.
people don't look good
I
next
wanna
to
see.
Show your
natural
tits,
born
pussy.
Adonises.
Kevin, those are not bad.
They are.
No, they're not.
Let me ask you a
You've
question.
got a lot to work with, and you have beautiful
My-
skin.
Let me
My
ask you something.
nipples cast a shadow.
Well, you know what? There's a little shade to cool off in then. It's hot in this part of the world.
Grab some
You've
lemonade
got
and make yourself
really
comfortable.
Beautiful skin.
Jessimae,
Thank
have
you.
you ever slept with a man with bigger or worse man boobs twice?
I'm gonna say yes to that,
Mhm.
and
There you
because
go.
he was a good person. And I will say,
That's flattering.
I'm not.
I love it when I'm just a good person. It gets me super hard.
Yeah. You got that good
I
person
mean, at least
bod.
you're a nice person, Jason. I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, it's on then. Yeah, right.
I've struggled with and have recently come to terms with having, a certain aesthetic that I like, and not excusing or apologizing for that. It's just ingrained in me that I like a certain aesthetic as far as like what I'm attracted to. But there definitely was a couple different gentlemen that got passes well beyond their stay because of me just placating to, their kindness and accepting that they're kind. It was like, okay, well, I'm not really attracted to this person, but I guess I'll continue. Like, not like a charity thing, but
I understand. So you were
borderlining that.
sleeping with men who looked worse than Kevin does with the shirt
Oh,
up,
yeah.
but
How
it was,
painful was
but it
that?
was killing you inside every single time.
Well, it wasn't a very
Right?
long scenario. You know what it was?
Hey, this isn't working out for Kevin. Just so you know,
Well,
whatever you're
there's
doing
this-
right now, stop doing it.
Well, there was this guy that I was dating who
This is gonna help. Get ready.
This is gonna help.
It's gonna turn it around.
It's gonna really turn around.
You're gonna feel so sexy any minute now. Here we go.
You are
Did you ever see
coming.
Mass?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Have you heard of the Elephant Man? Are you familiar with the elephant man?
You know that, like the sheep baby humans before they die? You know those guys? Yeah.
Do you know the movie Critters?
Yeah. Those guys are cool, man. I would really like to hang out with those guys.
I would love to have one.
I think I could convince them to not kill me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, look, I'll help you.
Yeah, you can.
I'll bring people in, be like, hey, come to the shed, let me show you something. Then you guys fucking eat him. Yeah. I would be, we would live
Rescue
together.
critters.
Yeah.
There was this guy who was a race car driver that I dated who, have you ever had scenarios sexually in your endeavors where you haven't quite seen the entirety of somebody's body?
Yeah.
It's not like you get a full 360.
You have no ass.
Beyond that. It was not that it was no ass. It was an ass like I've never seen before.
Because it was really short.
It was, yeah.
Like little cheeks.
Yes.
Just like a butthole hanging out
I've
the
seen that in
spinal
the
cord.
steam room before. Yeah.
It looked like a melting
And he wore the right pants, so just for some weird reason you never noticed it. Yeah.
The pants, it was like, I don't know if they were ass building pants or padded.
Yeah. I don't know who's more annoying, that or people that complain about fart license plates. Both those people,
solid,
terrible people.
Head to head.
Yeah.
Head to head. But he had pancake butt, and it definitely haunted me for a while. And then I battled with feeling like I was a bad person because his pancake butt haunted me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure he's doing well.
When you say that he was a race car driver in air quotes, what does that mean? Like he put Valvoline stickers on his car?
Yeah, I don't know, because I think he talked a really good game about his life.
Uh-huh.
And, the first tip that he wasn't completely front about his life and what he did was he told me he was best friends with Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I think if
that is a guy that you don't
offer
want
that.
his penis in you.
Had you
Right?
slept with
He's
him?
lying.
Had you slept with him when he told you that?
All right.
Michael, don't do that.
No, it's fine.
It's
so fine.
Trying
It's
to
so
point
fine.
out, Jessimae, our dear friend, is
It's so fine.
cock hungry. No.
But I'm fine with saying that I've been cock hungry in my life. Yeah, I had at that point because he was charming and cute, and I was open.
He had a certain thing about
Yeah.
him. He liked speed. He was edgy. I don't know if you know this, Jessimae, but I'm friends with Michael Jordan. Sometimes we race.
When
We
you
play chicken where we race each other. First one to die wins.
He said speed, and I imagined the movie with Keanu.
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
Who would
I
you rather have
imagine
sex with
drunk.
in Speed? Keanu Reeves or the guy
Anthony.
that blows up everybody?
Anthony Hopper.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins.
Hopkins.
Yeah.
Oh, Keanu, 1,000%.
All right,
I had that
about-
What
one.
about
this?
Dennis Hopper, the guy who was actually in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Did you say, she said Anthony Hopkins?
Anthony Hopper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anthony
You said
Hopper.
Anthony Hopper.
I didn't say Anthony Hopper.
Who
That's
did
not even
you
a
say?
person.
You said Anthony
I said that guy that blew it up. You're the one that started
No,
pulling
you
names
said
at
a
your
name.
ass.
You said a name.
Nah.
Katie?
I recuse myself.
Thanks, baby. So anyway, getting back to me being right.
Yeah.
What about Sandra Bullock or Keanu Reeves?
That's tough because she was so cute in that
Right?
movie. She
Yeah.
was the cutest and so talented and funny.
Right.
Probably her.
Right. Me too.
Yeah. She was so amazing.
Yeah, me too.
Still is. She's a badass.
I think I'd go Keanu.
You'd yeah, right. You'd fuck Keanu. Straight guy. And you had those
Keanu's
two to
beautiful.
choose from. One of them's a girl.
I could definitely tell you this.
He really loved The Matrix.
If
huh?
I was going to go out on like a romantic date with one of them, but it was
Yeah.
guaranteed sex wasn't going to happen.
Nah,
to me,
that's
Keanu-
not what
to
we're
me-
talking about.
No,
you don't
no.
get to be besties.
I was joking about the first bit, but now that
No,
I'm
you
really
weren't.
thinking about it, I would rather go on a date with Keanu Reeves than Sandra Bullock.
We
But
didn't
You're
say
getting
date.
fucked at the end.
We were talking about anal.
I would rather be fucked by Sandra Bullock than by Keanu
Nope,
Reeves.
can't go back on it. You said Keanu Reeves.
That's fine. I can live with that.
I mean, if I was going to get fucked by either one of them,
Yeah.
I would rather Keanu because it's pretty rare that girls are good with strap-ons.
I know. They've got their work cut out with them.
And
where
she doesn't
strap-ups-
seem like the
strap-ons
kind
are
of girl
concerned.
that would be really invested in being the pumper.
You
No.
say that.
She seems like the kind of girl that would just lie there.
I
I
don't,
don't,
see, I don't,
think so.
I don't see.
Bullock?
I don't see her smacking me around and stuff.
I-
and that's what
I
I'd be
could
looking
see
for
her.
in that scenario.
Yeah, she's pretty laid back.
I
Yeah,
bet
I
you she
think.
could pump. I bet you she could pump and slap.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think she has that
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah.
If I was going to get fucked by a woman, I'd really want her to take it to me, you know?
Do you judge that off because she married that one tattoo kind of maybe racist guy?
Oh yeah, Jesse James.
Yeah. He didn't seem that
no,
smart.
he did not seem that smart. She was having a moment.
I could be wrong. Could have just been like a bad angle of the camera, or like they caught him saying the dumbest shit he's ever said. He was on the Stern show and he said, "I never forgot it." He said that he doesn't bar fights don't happen too much to him because if he ever gets into it, just one chop to the clavicle and it's over. And I was like, dude, chop me in the fucking clavicle and see how over it is. Like he's claiming he just hits you in the clavicle and it breaks and you have no arms.
Why was he on the Howard Stern show? That
Because he was
baffles me.
married to Sandra Bullock.
That's embarrassing.
And he had a fucking giant TV show. He was
he
fucking
did?
ripping at one point. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
I'm sure he's doing great. I remember because I raced short course and he also raced short course. And my level was somebody gave me a buggy to race. And his level, he bought like a fucking $500,000 race truck and got into it with the same amount of experience as me. And I was in the shit guys. So I ended up working my way up to the top. He was with the guys that have been racing their whole lives and he just sucked and his car blew up every time. I was like, I hope you're having fun, dude. Because I remember being jealous, thinking, oh man, he's got the good car, he's in the fast guys. And I was like, yeah, maybe it's best I stay over here for a little bit because I don't want to be the last guy at the end of the race. Just in my car. It seemed like he never made a race. Like because he refused to not be the builder of it. And it's like these guys, they've got the shit down for this race.
But he's like West Coast Customs guy.
You're bringing a West Coast, you're bringing your fucking custom paint job and it's like, it's not built for the track. So he didn't do well.
He was huge. I remember him being a
big guy. Yeah, he is. Yeah, big, tall guy.
She
yeah.
had a moment. She had a moment where, she wanted to get Sandra.
I get it. I've had people sleep with me before where I'm pretty sure now they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
If you're gonna just go through a series of relationships and settling down doesn't present itself, at a certain point you do have to go outside of your type.
You have
Like, I don't want to say
kind of like the presidency. Like we're like, you know what? Let's get something completely different now.
Yep.
Yeah. Like I don't want to
like when you break up, you're like, you want something completely
You don't want to go out with the same person because it reminds you of that person.
And you want to
Yeah.
you almost want to be devious to how you were.
And if it went really bad, I have this thing where I'm like, well, if it's that bad, I need to pick the complete opposite.
Yes.
And then maybe it's such a stupid logic, but nonetheless, I have thought that, and I believe other people have, where you're just like, well, if I go the complete 180, then the relationship should be perfect. But that's not exactly how it goes, unless you're me.
I could tell you guys about
Love you, Katie.
a relationship that went south. This is crazy. It's pretty dark. Have any of you seen the story of Green Bay, Wisconsin?
I was
resident?
almost there.
You were Taylor Shabusiness.
That's a real name or is that the business?
I swear to God, I believe her
What's
name.
your business up to?
What does she have a business?
Her business is murder, and business is good.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Instead of it's like schmurder, but
Yeah, Schmurder.
schmizness.
Yeah, she
Bobby Smizness.
was in some sort of dalliance, could have been a committed relationship, but had just been hooking up with this guy, and it seemed like they had two things in common: sex and meth. Oh, and three things: chains.
Who? Chains?
Chains?
Yeah,
Like
Chains.
So
what kind of chains?
Yeah, what
like
kind of chains? Like
sex,
emotional?
like sexy chains.
Sexy chains?
She went over the guy's house that, if I'm not mistaken,
Bondage chains?
was his mom's house, and they were having, it seems, allegedly, meth-fueled sex that involved her choking him with a chain.
Yeah, that's horny.
And
So like more into autoerotic asphyxiation kind of.
she said at a certain point, she just went crazy.
Yeah.
And she said that it became hotter and hotter to her to choke harder and harder. And
Yeah.
again, meth.
Oh,
Don't
is
forget that
definitely
part.
driving this.
She explained to authorities later that she kept, quote unquote, rebuilding into muscle.
Eh?
What?
What do you mean?
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything. She's a crazy person who
Oh.
was on meth, that was having sex with somebody and then killed him and then began dismembering him.
Oh, escalated.
Yes.
She went on a
She reportedly
rampage.
used a bread knife.
Oh my gosh, that's actually probably a smart one to use.
I want to watch that
Really?
You
movie.
get a nice
It's
slice.
the dullest.
It's the dullest
Yeah,
of
but
all.
if you get a good loaf.
What do you mean if you get a good loaf? It's a fucking person. How you
How-
cut through a person with a bread knife?
How
I didn't
loafy
say
do you think
person,
this
I said
guy was?
loaf. I love bread. I'm a carbo.
Oh, wait. I was thinking of
I'm
like a
talking about
butter
a-
knife.
I'm talking about a loaf of bread.
Yeah, bread knives
Oh.
do have that serrated edge.
Oh, that's a little better. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Still
And I'm
not the
literally
tool for the
talking about
job.
a loaf.
How do you get through the bone? Sorry.
Ask Tony. Too soon.
So
This is going to be out a while from that, but yes, it is
Sorry,
too
Tony.
soon. It's okay.
I think the victim's mom heard her leaving because she slammed the door on the way out, carrying several body parts in a bucket.
Oh, Oh,
Like her own crime scene cleanup.
Kind of.
I think women would be really good at crime scene cleanup.
Well, she
for the
told
most
the
part.
police, Taylor Business told the police that, whoops, I forgot the head.
I
It's
don't
a
know
song.
what day it was. It is a great song.
Yeah.
It's on my workout playlist.
Britney, by the way, did you guys see her cryptic post that she put up that she then deleted shortly
Spears?
thereafter?
No.
Spears about her family and like
Yeah.
where she was saying like it was like 2 days ago.
What'd she say?
I'll read you the whole thing. This is an Instagram post. It's okay to lock your daughter up and make her work 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., no days off. 105 people are in and out of a small trailer home weekly. No private baths. Seen naked when changing. Drugged. Can't even speak or talk. Has to be available to the treatment people and show up every day for 10 hours a day. If not, we'll have to stay longer. Never given a date on when you can leave. 9 p.m. bed every night. Like 8 gallons of blood weekly, which is kind of the
They were
most
taking
mysterious.
her blood.
They're trying to make another Britney.
You
Yeah, they
can't-
were. They bet you they were. I bet you they were trying to grow one. Her family is fucked.
I don't know how much blood the average person has, but I don't think there's 8 gallons in this room right now.
There's 8 quarts in your body.
Is that so?
I don't know. I just said it confidently. Why don't
Sounded
you Google
good.
it?
it did sound good.
I don't know what a quart
I was
is.
convinced.
This happened to me for 4 months after I worked for my dad and my family for 13 fucking years. I gave my all when I worked, only to be literally thrown away. I was nothing more than a puppet to my family, yet to the public, I just performed on stage and did what I was told to do. It goes on and on like this. And she posted 3 photos alongside this. One of a cathedral, a church, one of an Israeli flag, and one of Australia.
What'd I do?
Interesting.
Well-
Interesting. It's got to be indicative of the people she's referencing that are maybe on the team, maybe like doctors, maybe they're from those countries.
Well, the internet is a smart, savvy, intelligent place
Don't
where
fuck with
people
cats.
where people don't tend to read too much into things, and many people have pointed out cathedral starts with a C, Israel starts with an I,
E, joking.
Australia starts with an A. What did the CIA do to Britain?
Ah.
Oh wow, I can go down this rabbit hole for sure. Give me a boat. I
Maybe
want to
sh-
go down the hole.
Maybe she's got a robot chip in her and they program her to assassinate people and no one ever expects it from Britney.
Maybe they're using her DNA and blood literally to recreate other Britneys to infiltrate countries and distract people and like elections.
No. What about this? She's took too many drugs and she's tripping.
No.
Okay.
I think she's in a moment of clarity and I don't give a fuck and she's dumping all the things out. I think there is something to people maybe reading too much into it. Although very clever.
Yeah.
Of deciphering a code that probably isn't there
Mhm.
to that depth.
Yeah.
But I do think she is dumping her experiences now. She
I would
doesn't
like
give
to
a
have
fuck.
sex with her on the beach, Mom.
Would you?
Yeah, Mom.
She does
got a
post a
great
lot
body.
of
Yeah, right. When she's on somewhere real cool.
yeah, she's always like fully nude with
Yeah.
weird little emojis covering
Yeah.
her bits.
Looks fun.
And think about it, like we were just talking about people when they're in relationships, they want to go the complete opposite and the antithesis of what they've been experiencing.
Yeah.
Britney's a perfect example of that. If she was going through all these things, which she obviously was because of what happened in the court,
Yep.
she's experiencing a moment of freedom in her life and a fuck it moment of freedom. So
Yep.
I honestly, there is probably a level of, a drug induced emotion to it, but I think the details are the details.
I get it. I feel like I want to show my hole to everybody because it was in chains.
You want to show your hole?
Right, Katie?
Totally.
It's just like, come on,
Oh.
everybody, see my holes.
That's right. You've seen
Okay.
my asshole. Now see my whole ass.
Yeah.
Mm.
So why did she put a picture of a cathedral on this post?
Because you
If-
can't trust those guys. Everyone knows
Yeah.
that.
You definitely can't trust those
If
And-
guys.
anybody was in on it, it was them.
And Australia.
Well,
No-
her family's
taxpaying.
religious.
Yeah.
Her family's religious. That's why I
Okay.
think it's more talking about her family.
And Australia's a prison.
And does she have any ties to Australia? I love shit like this. I
There's
live
big
for
snakes
this.
in Australia.
Yeah.
Well,
A
Crocodiles.
lot of
Well,
snakes in
right
her
there.
life.
Mick Dundee could have had something to do with it.
That's
that's not a
right.
knife.
Maybe
She wore a
crocodile.
snake that one time at the VMAs. Think
Ooh,
about
That's
it.
right.
Maybe that was an
There's something
Australian
there.
snake
Yep. Yep.
that bit her.
It could have been an Australian snake. And maybe she's referencing how hard she had to work carrying a snake that day. What was
Yeah.
the middle photo?
The flag of Israel. Have fun with that.
Yeah.
That
It's weird that you can't touch that.
Want to make some funny jokes about that one?
That's
I'm
fucked
gonna
up.
leave that one alone.
Because I could be like, Australia, like maybe Vegemite's out to get her or something, but
Yeah.
The Australian one's puzzling too. The
Very.
cathedral one's.
maybe Jewish Australian.
Ugh.
Or she's
Don't get me
saying-
started.
Those guys are. you gotta
Shalom,
watch
mate.
out. The two most dangerous words ever spoken.
Shalom,
The
mate.
Shalom mates.
Will not be at
Those guys are
Coachella.
heavy.
Could it be the CIA? I don't know. I mean,
Why would they want Britney?
Well, MK Ultra is pretty radical.
That's exactly where people
Dude.
jumped. The supposedly discontinued MK Ultra mind control program.
but that was proven to be a thing.
That was real. Yeah.
yeah, that was a real program by the CIA.
The codename of an illegal human experimentation program designed and undertaken by the Central Intelligence Agency, the Cathedral Israel Australia, if you will.
There's got to be all sorts of types of vivariums in our own culture. And there obviously are. And what they're doing in those, I don't think we'll ever know the full details of.
Vivariums.
A vivarium's like it's like a way to study a creature. You know, it's like an encasing, like almost like if you have an ant farm, it's kind of like a vivarium where you're studying the ants and they're in this like little bubble where they can't escape.
Word.
I think that those exist in our culture.
Sometimes I feel like I'm an ant in a farm.
We are.
Yeah.
You are, bro.
No, don't call me bro.
Did that feel weird?
It's not, I don't like
You
it.
didn't like it?
I do
I
that.
like it. Sorry.
So wait, what are the parallels between what Britney was describing in this post and MK Ultra? Because honestly, I thought MK Ultra was a weed strain.
Well, it should
It
be.
probably is.
It definitely has to be. I think maybe because of what Tully was saying with the photos representing CIA, and you know, it wouldn't be that much of a jump maybe to think that the CIA would be involved somehow. Is that kind of the conversation?
The acronym works.
Yeah, the acronym works. It does, and I think beyond that, maybe there's probably nothing with the CIA. But
I would think if somebody in my life put out a disjointed message that was clearly expressed a troubled mind but didn't make a whole lot of sense, and the photos accompanying that were of a church and a flag in some random fucking country, I would think that person in my life needed help.
But it's always that, especially with women. I feel like there's always this sort of idea that we're just crazy. It's easy to chop it up to crazy, and
If Kevin posts that tomorrow,
people will probably be like, "Oh, what's it about, bro? Tell me what it means." They'd be interested. They'd be intrigued. They wouldn't burn him. They wouldn't burn him the way they burn women.
I think they would burn me. People
Yeah.
like to burn me.
Maybe it's your face. You have a cute face. People like to tear things down that are cute.
It's very punchable.
Yeah, because it's cute. Fuck those people.
Oh shucks.
Those people can see the previous rant that he had about the farts. They
That's
can
right.
take
Oh.
that
yeah,
exact thing.
yeah.
They can see that part.
But like, I mean, talking about draining blood, 3 random pictures that are seemingly unconnected and make no sense. I do feel like people be like, "Are you okay?"
Well, this girl hasn't been okay for years. She's been entrapped in her own life, and she's probably had to speak in code her entire life, because if she were to speak out or to say anything that defied the plan that they had for her, then she would be, you know, she probably got, you know, some sort of disciplinary action if she acted out of sorts. So we're dealing with somebody who's had to speak within a certain frame because she wasn't allowed to live her life freely. She's probably not used to speaking freely and still feels like she has to speak in code. It takes a long time. Like, that's Stockholm syndrome shit. It's probably going to take her a while to realize she doesn't have to speak in code and live that way.
So you're saying she wasn't crazy, but they convinced the world she was crazy so that they could control her. But in doing so, they actually made her crazy.
I think you're on the nose with that one, buddy.
I mean, you got to be a little bit crazy because you lived Britney's life.
You what?
You got to be a little bit crazy because you lived her life.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It would make you a little odd.
Yeah, for sure. There's something to that. It's not a normal life aside from everything she was experiencing to live. She's been in the limelight since she was 5.
To be a giant pop star and then to be entombed in your hotel room immediately after the show for long periods of time, What's that do to people?
It's a zoo animal.
Yeah.
She was a zoo animal.
I'm not saying some of them come out, therefore she should have come out okay, but like Justin Timberlake seems all right.
He wasn't in Trapped.
Yeah, but he wasn't
Miley Cyrus. I'm just saying, like, you're saying how you're supposed to bounce back from being a huge pop star and then you can't mix with the general public because they go so crazy they'd freak out if they saw you. Miley Cyrus
has not been okay.
She not okay?
She's not been okay. She's very public about her struggles.
Uh-huh.
You know, she's dealt with them on a medical professional level. She's had to deal with psychiatry and things like that. She probably would be the first person to say, no, I haven't been okay. But
Okay.
Ariana Grande.
Chilling. She's got the ponytail.
Well, she just stole a fucking donut. She's fine.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That was like her big rebellion. She stole a fucking Dunkin'. What was it? What kind of donut was it? That's how I would
Or
judge.
did she spit on a donut?
Yeah, I think she like tongue darted it. She's like, mine, dibs. But I mean, she was a child star, I think, right?
Yeah. I think
And
she
then
was.
Megastar, pop singer, very, very public relationships with other famous people. She kind of went a little bit of the same route as Britney, but I guess the press wasn't as mean to her. Like they do have, remember that supercut they did of like all the late night people like shitting on Britney, and then it goes to Craig Ferguson. He's like, this is somebody having like a breakdown. What the fuck are you psychos doing? Why are you taunting this woman?
Yeah.
So I guess that's sort of unique in her situation where she did seem to be unraveling. Maybe the pressure was getting to her. And instead of like backing off, everybody was just like, oh, let's dunk on this chick.
I love Craig Robinson, the one guy who's been humbled by life, speaking out.
Who?
Craig Robinson or Craig
He
Ferguson.
said
Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson. Sorry, Craig. Not Craig Robinson. Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson's the man.
Yeah. He might be one of the greatest men that ever lived.
Yeah, he's pretty
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
He's been humbled and he's very public about his addiction and
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
one
he's
dude
a
to be
normal
like-
person.
Yeah.
Who's ridiculously famous and talented.
Yeah.
It's rare.
It is rare and kind. He seems
Yeah.
like a kind man.
You know, he took me aside one time on his show and was like, you need to do stand-up comedy. Like, promise me that you'll try to do that. And
That's
I was
awesome.
Like, I was like, and I think it was like Sam Tripoli gave me a spot and I told him about it and how I didn't think I understood it or had a chance of being anywhere to actually accomplish it. And he was like, just promise me you'll keep trying. I'm like, okay, Craig Ferguson.
How long ago was that?
Like 4 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. And I didn't, and I didn't.
You are now.
But I always stayed in my head that dude, because I really look up to him, and I was like, you're like what I would aspire to be, you know, like everything he's done. I liked the way he did it. I felt like, sure, you weren't the most popular guy, but you were the best guy. Like skill wise, you were the best guy.
He was
in my
definitely the
opinion.
best. I think he was one of the best interviewers.
Yeah,
It was always the most entertaining.
yeah.
Entertaining
It was an
conversation.
excellent job
Yeah.
every time.
Yep.
So it wasn't, you know, like he didn't act like he didn't care about his show. He really
And he
did
didn't
well.
placate. He didn't do
Yeah.
the fake placate thing.
Yeah, and just like you said with the Britney thing, he's like, I'm not doing that. Like
No.
I bet you they wanted him to, but he answered to his own shit. I like that dude a lot. He's a legend.
Yeah, he's a legend.
And he came on the show at Sirius before we left and gave me a hug, and it was like he's retiring from being on the road and doing all that stuff, and it really felt like he was just like saying goodbye to me forever. Like we're probably not going to see each other. I really felt it. Like I was like, oh man, because he's going back to where he lives to live in his house and have a garden, and he's like, fuck all this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's
I've
an
done it.
interesting industry. If you don't have like your feet on the ground and a good group around you and other things you're pursuing and a purpose outside of it, it can swallow you whole.
Right.
Aside from like Britney being entrapped, just in general, it's, you know, it's not like the healthiest place to stay and have your whole world be about.
Right. And if your support system is more about the money you make than you don't even really know what life's about. You just think nobody cares about you, you know?
Right. Your value's placed on a monetary value, and
You think everybody's out to make some money off you, and
Right.
you're kind of mostly right.
yeah.
You know? When was the last time Britney put her trust in that came through?
I'm sure she had to say goodbye to a lot of people she thought were her.
I mean, imagine
Ride
if
or
your own
dies.
sister and father were fucking you over.
your mom, your
Why would you believe
core
anybody
unit.
anymore? Yeah.
I mean, the fact that she's breathing and being on the beach and taking photos
Yep.
is a fucking miracle.
Yep, you're right.
The fact that she continues to go every day and speak out is a miracle.
Yep.
And it's really a testament to this idea of like what success is in this country and like what it means to be successful and having it all. Like her story really is, it shows you like nothing matters if you don't have your people to take care of you, and you can make your own family. You really can. And I hope she does. I hope her husband is a good guy. I hope he's not also a sycophant and just someone who's trying to leech off of her. I hope she has one good person in her life.
At least. Yeah, I like her.
I do too.
I hope she gets like an island or something and she just has like a fun time for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Well, she's
With
earned
a
that.
bunch of animals.
Run around naked or
Yeah,
whatever.
fuck yeah. Making
Spinning
weird
circles.
videos. Doing her little dances.
Yeah, show me your titties. It's cool.
Yeah. Make eye contact. Make aggressive eye contact.
Yeah,
It
I'm
seems
okay
like
with
she really like if Instagram allowed nudity, do you think those pictures would have emojis on them?
No. And also like Instagram's cherry picking cherries. Because you go deep in there, there's a subculture of
Yep.
Oh my
There's a
God,
lot of
yeah.
models that show their pussy on Instagram.
and lips.
Yeah.
You could see a lip.
Yep.
And I'm not talking about these.
No. They show both.
Yep.
All.
How much money do you think Britney would have if she started in OnlyFans?
Oh, I mean,
What's that, $1 million a month?
at least. I would say millions a month.
Yeah. Maybe like 5 or 10 million.
I could see that happening.
Yeah.
I mean, just that one girl, that redheaded lady who's like an actress.
Bette Midler.
Yeah. When Bette Midler started her OnlyFans, there wasn't even any nudity on it, and she was raking in like $1 million, and she doesn't have like half the name value that Britney has.
Are you ready for a full circle comment? What about Fart Jar Girl?
I don't like her.
No, I thought that was going to hit harder.
Fart jar. Oh,
The
she
girl
was selling, and she like put herself in the hospital too, right? By trying to keep
Supposedly.
up with the
Yeah.
demand.
Did you just say supposedly?
I did.
You did that on purpose because you are an intelligent man.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the fart jar. That's a fucking hard one to say fast.
Fat jar girl.
Yeah, thank you. The FJG.
What if you started dating a guy and then like 3 months and you found out one of his side hustles is selling his farts in jars on the internet?
I'm like, all right.
How much money do you make is
Yeah.
my question.
What do you?
If it's $100 a month, then you got to go. But if
Yeah.
you're making a lot of money out of
$1,500
it,
a month.
yeah, I don't want to hang out with
but how much per unit is what I need to know. I need the Shark Tank questions. Like,
500 a fart.
Is this scalable?
What's the overhead on mason jars?
exactly. Like, are you buying in bulk from Joanne's sale bin? Because then I can get on board. If you're being smart about it and you've got a business savvy sense, then I'm here for the fart jar business.
I don't
What if
wanna
you guys
be-
are like binging the final season of Ozark, and while you're watching, he's just cranking them into jars?
See, that
and
was my
sealing them
next.
in-
That
No.
was I was gonna say is keep your fart work to yourself.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't bring my work home, neither do you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do that shit out in the garage.
Yeah, yeah,
Or the bathroom works.
yeah.
No, not
I don't
in
want to
the
wake up
house.
in the morning and see you farting in jars.
Nope. You
Yeah.
got it. You need a fart jar
Yeah.
office.
Yep.
Or
Yep.
like, would that be a studio? Because it's art.
If it doesn't make enough money to have a studio, I'm leaving.
Okay, so he
Yeah.
doesn't do it in front of you, but you're sitting there watching TV. There's nothing going on. Quiet night at home, and whenever he gets that ding on his phone,
He goes to the garage. Yeah.
he gets up and goes
Yeah.
to the garage.
I think
He's
he
dedicated.
needs to have his own time where that happens. It can't be like, well, we're doing our thing. Like the
Yeah.
farts can't come in between our life.
Not
Can't
on
be
demand.
interrupted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta go. I gotta fart. in
Real
the
time
jar.
farts.
You've got to figure out your life and your work. You got to keep it.
Yeah. I gotta leave dinner early because I gotta fart in like 75 jars tonight.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Especially if he's only ranking in 1,500
Yeah,
a
that's-
month on farts, which, by the way, I know the market. You could do a little better.
Yeah, if you're not doing better than that, we're not doing business.
No.
Yeah, he's probably gonna eat a lot of shawarma too.
Ooh.
Are you ready for that?
Oh
I do
man,
love some shawarma.
It's fucking
What's
great.
a shawarma?
Shawarma's delicious.
It's that spit meat, not that they spit on it. That's on the spit that the thing spins around and they
Yeah.
shave it off.
Yeah.
That can be gyro or that can be shawarma.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
Yeah.
I want to smack you out. Yeah.
does that make you fart?
I would imagine so. Yeah. Yes. Me. It makes me
Air.
burp.
Air makes me fart, really. I'm
Uh,
flatulent.
Life makes you fart. You know, if you think about it.
it's just a survival mechanism. You don't want to blow up.
Life is like a jar of farts.
If you sealed your ass shut, how long before you blow up?
I want to say we've asked this question before.
Yeah, makes sense.
I don't think you'd make it a week.
Right.
Really?
It's got to get
Is
out.
that science?
Well, can you somehow allow poops out without letting farts out? That's not going to happen.
Well, my grandma
yeah.
told me once that a fart is air making its way around a poop. That's why it smells like fart.
Grandma was a wise woman.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess you're supposed to say that, but
Well, what else would it be? It's
why
kinda
does it
like-
have to go around a poop?
Well, why does it smell like fart?
Because it came out of your butthole.
Yeah, but your butthole's not always filled with fart or poop.
Which means
Yeah, we've discussed this as well. How much of it is because it's smelly gas and how much of it is because it's air that was hanging out next to poop?
I think it's a combo pack.
You might be right.
I mean,
Thank
it's
you,
shit.
Kevin.
It's shit gas.
I disagree.
Also not at Coachella this year.
It's a bummer.
I disagree
Literally.
because I think Jason could clean out his butt, and depending on what he ate, you could still have stinky farts. Being the most shit-free guy imaginable.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, I believe in you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I mean, to me, there's pockets deep, because sometimes I fill up and it's like quick, and I'm like, nah, didn't go into the other pocket. And then I'll fill up and I'm like, oh, there you go. Now we're really filling up. And then to get that one out, it takes a little bit of work to unleash that pocket. So it's very technical. Whatever's going on in there's a lot of things, little nooks and crannies and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden I'm like, whoa.
Uh-huh.
Katie bought me a giant dildo the other day, and I was trying to use that to help wash out.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
was like, I've washed out. I'm good. And then, no.
Yep. You got to do some heavy-duty
And I was
fracking,
like,
my friend.
Wow.
You had a surprise visitor?
Katie was laughing at me because she could hear me talking to myself in the shower because I was having a bad time. It just kept coming out. I'm like, what the fuck? How much? I'm not giving up. I'll argue with my butthole. I'll be like, oh, I see what we're trying to do here. You think I'm just going to give up? Nah, we're getting empty.
Was stuff coming out or just air? Or
Stuff.
Both? Oh, that must have felt good.
Yeah,
Did
but
you
it was
feel good
also
after?
no, because if it's too many, then it starts to get a bit tender.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I really want this to be over.
I understand that.
And then if it's not over, and I'm like, because usually it's two flushes, and then you're good.
Yep.
That's when you know you've got a good day.
Yeah.
But when it's not two, and it's like 3, 4, 5, and then I'm like, fuck, man, I don't even want to be in here anymore. This is stupid. But
Your legs start to
sometimes
go numb.
it's got to be done. I'm like, it's getting done today, so that's it.
That sounds like a nice service. I wonder if Katie could clean me up.
It reminds me, I like shaving my arms in the shower. I don't even really have that much hair, but I just shave because it's fun. It's like a little meditation thing. I like going in the shower and shaving my arms and put a bunch of water up my butthole. Then get out, I feel a little empty and slick, ready to go, take on the
You
world.
sound like the thing I pulled out of my butt
I'm a worm.
15 years ago.
I'm a worm, man. I'm an anus worm.
I mean,
Everybody,
washing doo-doo out of your
come on, big boy.
Oh, we're back to Latin, huh?
your prison wallet, that's got to be like a good thing for weight loss too, right? Because didn't they say like John Wayne died with fucking 30 pounds of shit in his stomach or something
They
like
did
that?
say that, yeah.
I don't know if I believe it.
I don't know if I believe that either. Was he a big guy? That seems like a lot.
Supposed to because he ate so much beef that he was all backed up.
Who said that? A vegetarian?
Elvis had like
Robbie
a
Williams.
bunch of poo in him. Didn't Elvis have like a ridiculous amount of weight
I
of
believe
poo
that.
in his butthole? When
That I would believe.
He was severely constipated. Whether
Yeah.
or not that added up to 50 pounds of shit, I don't know, but he actually was. Because I
Doesn't
think
cocaine make you constipated?
no, quite the contrary.
Oh, okay.
But opiates do.
That's right.
Yeah.
There you go.
How big is a butthole compared to a uterus?
Well, that's a scientific question. We need the answer to.
Because
Does
I seen-
anybody in here have both?
I seen a video of a guy make a fake baby come out of his butthole.
Like a prolapse?
Nah, they sell rubber babies, and people have babies come out so they have a butt baby. It's a sex thing.
Okay.
Like people put foot.
Except you raise it.
You know how you can get rubber foot at the sex store?
What?
You know you can get a rubber foot at the sex store?
No, I don't.
Yeah, for people to put foot in their booty.
Okay.
And then they got a baby. So people put a baby in and then they make the baby come out. It's like, "Wah." It
there
doesn't
a-
say that though.
This is not a judgmental question. This is a very curious question.
Yeah.
Because
Thanks for saying that first.
there's a limit to my experience to
Yeah.
where I need input.
Yeah.
Is there a place where it stops being sexual and gets into another area when it comes to this like birthing feet?
I've never been in the room. I've never been in the room for a baby to come out, but I know somebody that filmed it.
Okay.
And a big butt guy puts things in his butt all the time.
It's
and
like the
I think it's
jackass
just
of
like-
butt stuff.
I get that.
I don't think
part.
it's funny. I think it's just escalations of trying to put big things in there because the bigger it is, the better it feels to them. So they just keep going.
Okay, so there's
But-
a sensation because what I'm hearing is it's like a achievement thing, like bigger and better.
Yeah.
Like what's the next? It's almost like a daredevil of your asshole. Like what can fit in my ass?
Just escalates. Seems like people that get into that just want to take it a little bit further all the time. It just seems like, man, how hard is it to get that in there? And then somebody has 2 hands, and I'm like, 2 hands? How'd you get to 2 hands?
Yeah, butts might be more accommodating.
Yeah,
The human body's amazing.
yeah,
The human body is very malleable.
yeah. That's what I saw.
Yeah. For Halloween, you can have Carrie's hand shooting out of your ass.
What was that? Where I showed you the 2-hand one, didn't I, Katie?
Oh,
It was
okay.
insane.
I just think there's
I don't know how he do that.
there's a space where it turns into something else.
I don't.
No?
Yeah, I'm like, that person's having a good time.
Okay.
It'd be different if he was hurt. Then I'd be like, okay, you guys have gone,
Into the deep
Bonkers.
end.
Yeah.
but you're not hurt. Like you've practiced, and now you can do 2 hands, and it doesn't hurt you.
So it's almost like an activity and sex.
Yeah, it's totally that.
Okay.
And
I
a
can
lot
get
of
down
those
with
people
that.
have a lot of kinks. That's the thing. They have a lot of kinks. They're into this and that, and specifically this. I like people that say that, and it's like, oh, okay, you've been in this game so long that you're into it. I like this, and this is the thing that turns me on the most. And it's stuff where just coming in blind, you're like, what the fuck? You're out of your fucking mind. But that person goes to work in the morning, like you don't. It's just a thing that they're into.
Yeah.
And to me, it's been an adjustment, but I see it as that. I'm like, that's what these people are into.
Kinks are fun.
I don't think it's bad at all.
I don't think it's bad.
But I
either.
also get when people go, whoa, like when I show Katie, she's like, oh my God, I don't want to see that. I get it.
Yeah, because it's not necessarily her kink.
Has
That
a guy
makes
ever
sense.
tried to run a kink by you, Jessimae, that you were just like, I respect your shit, but I'm a hard pass?
I don't know if it was necessarily a kink. I think it was more of a preference, but this is what pops into my head. I was intimate with this man years ago who had a ginormous dick and got off on, he just wanted to ram it into my ass. And I don't know if that's necessarily a kink, but there's definitely something there that he enjoyed and was very specific about. And when I think of a kink, I think of it being like that sort of thing where it's its own little lane. He just wanted to ram it in there. And I was like, there's no part of my physical body that's going to allow that to happen. I'm going to die. I'm not, I feel like shawarma at that point.
Yeah. No, I can relate. I've been there. And
You've
I
gotta-
think anybody that tries to do it like that, I'm like, look, you got the wrong asshole.
Yeah.
My butt doesn't let people just do that. You're hurting me.
I can't imagine an asshole that would allow that. But then again,
Well, I
maybe
saw
there
her.
are
I showed Katie the
assholes.
other day. I'm pretty sure Double Hand Guy wouldn't have a problem with that.
Okay. Well,
Do you think if Double Hand Guy was here and he stood up against the wall with no pants on, we could throw dildos like ninja stars at his ass and somebody could?
it
hit the
takes a
bullseye?
lot to lose your elasticity in your ass.
Yeah, they work it, and then it gets looser. And then when it's looser, then sure, you could probably do that.
Like if you're
Oh.
firing fake babies out of your ass, I imagine there's a certain
It
point
didn't
of no
fire
return.
out.
Like
Like
He
projectile.
didn't shoot it across the room or anything.
that guy probably has less time to make it to a toilet than your average person, right? Like if they got to take a
That's
dump.
a good question.
I don't think in the morning, no. But I think, yeah, for maybe an hour or two afterwards, sure.
Wow.
You're definitely looser. But those people if you're doing that kind of stuff, you play a mean washout game. You know, because they all, unless there's people that are into that as well. I fucking don't do that near me.
What?
But any scat shit.
Oh yeah.
But if that's you and the other person's okay with it, then fucking great. I don't know why everyone has to get, if you don't want to be around it, I totally get that. But to be angry at anybody for that, I'm just, I'm blown away when someone brings it up, and I usually ask them questions because I'm like, how do you exist
yeah, curiosity
in the world and have this fetish that
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be mean, dude, but do you understand my inquisity? Like, what the fuck, dude?
Tell me more. I wanna know
Yeah.
more.
And then Katie's like, I can't believe you talk to those people. And I'm like, I get that you are like, oh my God, this is so cringy, but I just want to understand everybody.
When I
And I don't think it's weird. I don't want them to be near me, but I don't I'm like, good for you. As long as you find other people that are good for that, good for you.
Yeah, I think there's obviously we know sex is a spectrum.
Yeah.
And if somebody's doing something and it pisses you off, you're probably curious about it. You should talk to them more.
It's your life, and it's going to end. And if you wanted to fucking poo on somebody and somebody wants to get pooed on, then you go ahead and you do that, champ. Like, you go find those people.
When I was living in New York and looking for work years ago before I really got into
This sounds
stand-up
dangerous,
comedy,
just so you know.
there was an ad for a job in the back of like the paper, and it said unique gig, high paying job, inquire with this email. Very obscure.
Yeah.
So I emailed them. I'm like, what's the unique gig? And I still have the email. It's from like 2010. It said, you poop or pee into a bowl placed on this individual's chest. So this guy was paying people to pee and poop on him. And they said that they pay a premium for vegetarians.
There you go. I think we answered the earlier question. Meat eaters are worse.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Or, I mean, worse and better might mean a different thing to somebody who wants to get pooped on than somebody who doesn't.
Well, they specifically stated quality and quantity will indicate your pay rate.
Yeah.
And there was a jar?
It was
You said a bowl?
A bowl. Mm-hmm.
So how much you get paid?
I was waiting for the question.
Yeah.
I obviously didn't do it, but I kept the email because I thought it was magical.
Did they say what the pay was?
Shout out to Veronica. A base starting at $500. Pretty good.
That's good.
You could, especially with I probably should have done it for the amount of times I poop in a day. I could have paid my rent in one day.
I was gonna say if I could just poop in the bowl and then go back to work, I could be into that.
Oh my God, what's the problem? Yeah.
Right?
You're reminding me. Do you guys know what SantaCon is?
No.
It's like a bunch of people dressed up like Santa Claus and go out and get really, really drunk.
They pub crawl and stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to say I got in a little bit. It got really obnoxious once the bro bras found out about it. It was a pretty fun thing when it started. And when I moved to LA, I wanted to do it. And so I surprised my wife, who was then, we'd only been dating for a couple of months. And I just didn't think about it from her perspective. I left her a duffel bag and said, open this duffel bag after I leave. And she opened it up and it had a Santa Claus costume in it. And it said, meet me at Union Station in 1 hour. And I thought it was going to be so great because SantaCon was still a secret. I thought she was going to walk in and be like, oh my God, there's 300 other Santa Clauses. This is the craziest thing ever. She opened it and I was still living with my roommate, a gay dude at the time, and literally brought it out to the kitchen to be like, I really like him and I want to be good, giving, and game. And now I'm finding out he wants to fuck me dressed as Santa Claus at the train station.
Pretty cool.
And he didn't tell her different. So she fucking did it. So she put the fucking Santa costume on and came down and boy, was she relieved when she walked in and there was 500 other Santa Clauses there and we were not having sex with one another.
I was going to say, imagine her disappointment.
I know. I never looked at it that way, but she did
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Remember, Katie, we had sex in a hot air balloon and I was Elvis and you were
Valeria.
Valeria? That was fucking weird as shit.
Yep. Mile High Club.
Yeah, with our old guy in charge of the balloon, which I did not plan out. When I realized that we got to the top and I'm like, wait, this old guy can't jump out.
No.
I'm like, oh, man.
Can't you make him hang out outside of the...
He politely turned around. The basket was small. I also thought that the basket would have been... There's different size baskets. This one was very small. It was like this guy was from Kevin to me away. So he politely just faced the other way in the corner of the basket. And I'm like...
the guy stayed on there? You guys boned and the dude was there?
Yeah.
How did he know that you guys were about to have sex?
We asked him.
Yeah, it was prearranged, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
How long was
we
the
knew.
actual act? Do you
It was
remember?
pretty quick. Yeah. I remember at first she was blowing me and it was hard to get up because I was
The
dressed as
altitude?
Elvis and we were in a hot air balloon and there was an old man standing behind me. So there was a lot going on and I was filming it with a GoPro. So it was like a
Wow.
lot. But Katie knows what's up. She made it work. And then she bent over the basket, face over the side. And I banged her over the basket with her head out.
That's kind of hot.
It was hot.
What happens to semen at that altitude?
Oh, I felt that it would be inappropriate to come in the basket. So
I feel like that's very
I
ladylike.
came in the Katie.
You came in the casket, not the basket. I'm not calling you a casket. Katie's just a
I love how I
keyword.
tried to do this show like a G-rated version at the start. Like, it's
We started
the
with
grossest
farts.
one so far.
I feel
Fucking
it's
worm
my-
ass.
it's my
I mean, to
Oh.
circle back around, did she fart or queef on you? Because that can happen. Did you get bubble guts because you were at altitude?
How are your
Cause-
bitch tits?
Man.
Seriously.
You've got.
We've covered it all. It's been a great show. What a great
Yeah.
guest that we've had.
I love you guys.
We love
We
you.
love you, Jesse.
Yeah, you're excellent.
great,
and
Kevin.
check out
Thank
all your podcasts because you're a busy woman.
I am.
Yeah,
That
we
show
have a
with Tully.
podcast.
We've
Yep.
got a podcast.
We
It's
do.
so much fun.
What's
The
that
du-
called?
The Deuce.
Yeah,
Keeping the vibe going. The
that's
Deuce.
on Patreon, right?
Yeah.
At least for now, Patreon exclusive. Yep.
And then
Sharp
Sharp
tongue.
tongue.
yep. And
And
then you got another
Girl.
one, right, with a girlfriend of
With my
yours.
girlfriend, where we talk about all of our dating mishaps.
Hmm.
Mm.
And then what else? Then you do stand up everywhere.
Yeah.
Tour dates you would go to.
Jessimae.com for tour dates. I think that's everything. I have another show on Netflix coming out, but we're filming it, so I don't know when it's gonna be revealed yet or aired.
I can't wait to show you my new joke.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I can't wait to see it. You're a natural.
We'll
I'm so
see.
glad you're doing stand up.
I'm having a good time, that's for sure.
Yeah, you deserve to be on
It's
stage.
nerve-wracking and exhilarating and all the and then when it's over, I wake up in the morning and I'm not sore.
Yeah,
it's like
amazing.
a really this is the first time I've ever been into anything that isn't dangerous.
Well,
and
the
it's-
comedy world needs your voice.
Feels good. Oh yeah?
It does. I mean that genuinely.
Oh,
I
thanks,
think
friend.
I've told you that before. I just think your point of view is important. It's just not based off of what you look like, but also because of what you look like. Because you literally are breaking stigmas, and as cheesy as it is to hear, it's important for children to hear you and grown-ups who are having a hard time living their life to hear you. Like, you matter, and what you have to say is valuable. And watching you do stand-up, I think it makes me proud to be your friend because I think you're a natural, and your story is important,
Thanks,
and
friend.
it's fucking funny. You
I
make
can't
hard
wait to
shit
go to
funny.
Texas and Florida to tell everybody about my dick
Oh, I
sucking
can't wait for Texas.
escapades. All right, we've got a Patreon, patreon.com/Ellis. Check out all our shows over there. Appreciate all your support, everybody. We love you. Don't die.
If you want more Jason Ellis Show, sign up for their Patreon at patreon.com/EllisMate for a 2-hour show every Tuesday and Wednesday. To watch full episodes of The Jason Ellis Show, subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/The Jason Ellis Show. And don't forget to follow the crew on Instagram at Wolfmate, at Tullywood, at Kevin Kraft, at Underwear Wolf, and at The Jason Ellis Show.